the first thing that we thought about was the emphasis on speaking boldly and changing the world for Christ. You cannot interact with STOA, any member of STOA, a student or their family, without running into this prevailing theme that everything that STOA does, whether it's a competition, a speech and debate tournament, a local meeting, it is done with an eye toward cultivating students, training students to speak boldly and to change the world for Christ. And so for us as a Christ-centered institution in higher education, our mission and vision is very similar. You know, our vision is to build a great Christian university that's pleasing to God, and that aligns perfectly with STOA's mission to train and develop students to speak boldly and change the world for Christ. So the opportunities that you all provide for them to compete. I also love the emphasis on developing winsome young men and women through training them through their oratory skills, teaching them how to debate, teaching them how to, within the context of a competitive environment, articulate their thoughts with clarity, with conviction, but also in a way that's very rational and reasonable. Those opportunities for competition that STOA provides really puts on display STOA's commitment to that emphasis of speaking boldly, changing the world for Christ, producing students that have really been forged through these opportunities for competition. Well, I can certainly speak first and foremost from an enrollment perspective to any organization that might be considering a partnership with STOA. One of the things I would share with that entity is that you can expect consistency, you can expect quality, you can expect excellence, and you can expect a commitment to delivering a product to your particular constituency in such a way that yields multiple opportunities for engagement from the sponsor's perspective, where those values align. And so I think I alluded to this earlier in our discussion today that for DBU and STOA, and I would say for any other organization that might be considering a sponsorship with STOA, where the values align, speaking boldly to change the world for Christ, integrating faith and learning, cultivating a biblical worldview, where those values align, what the partnership affords that organization is an opportunity to come alongside like-minded families, like-minded students that are in pursuit of similar outcomes through the educational process, that really create a great partnership in education. And so, you know, we at DBU, we think and talk a lot about the handoff from families and high schools and homeschool communities and private schools, from that K through 12 environment into their college years and higher education. And it really is a partnership. We can't be operating in silos. We can't be operating in a vacuum as though the other doesn't exist or there's no collaboration toward delivering a seamless, comprehensive educational experience. So I think for an organization that is looking for that type of partner that wants to engage, collaborate, press in together on delivering an educational experience that's consistent with those shared values, there is no better partner than STOA.